Hey guys, I'm Chantel and this is Intentional Homeschooling, and I want to apologize that I've been kind of like posting very sporadically in the last few weeks. Life is just a little bit crazy, so it's going to be that way for a while. Hopefully I can get back into like at least once a week, maybe twice a week, posting on a regular schedule eventually. But yeah, life happens and that's just how it goes. So today I have a library haul, which, you know, I really like. Even if I can't like find time / have the mental space to share like any other kind of video, this doesn't take much effort on my part, so it's easy to share. Plus we always go to the library, so I always have a ton of books to share. So actually the first two books are books that I bought, so I guess this is just like homeschool haul, and then the rest are library books. And sometimes I like to, you know, make things look pretty and do some top-down shots of all the books. We're just gonna make things super simple today. Share the book and show you inside. We're gonna kind of look at them together because I haven't actually put these out for my kids to even look at yet. So anyway, the first thing that I bought is this horrible geography perishing poles book. Yeah, so actually I got, and then the other one I got is Trapped in Antarctica. This is the Shackleton expedition story in like graphic novel form. This one I came across right as my daughter was learning about Shackleton in our Explorers unit, in the research unit that I made. So I wanted to grab this, and then I thought, well, this is about the poles, the North and South Pole, so this seemed fitting as well. And this one has like all sorts of different, like it's not just novel, there's all sorts of pictures and different information as well. So these two I bought, and I actually found them at Dollarama. So they were like, I don't know, $1 or $2 or something like that. So I grabbed those. Now the rest is library books. The rest are library books. And I think a couple of these I've shared before, but sometimes my daughter requests certain books to be requested again from the library. I think this is one of them. This is the Usborne Money for Beginners book. We really like this series. I think pretty much every single library haul that I've shared in the last 6 months, I've had one of these in there. There's money, climate crisis, I think, and I'm just totally blanking on all the other ones, but there's like all sorts of different things. And they go through different topics like how money works, the story of money in the bank, earning and borrowing, spending, growing and giving, governments and money, and big questions. And the way it's laid out, let's move this over, is there's a lot of graphics to go with it. So it covers like some pretty heavy stuff like exchange and transaction, earning, spending, taxation, donating, stealing, borrowing and lending, all that. But the way that it's written with all the pictures, it's interesting to kids. Money around the world, money customs, talking about money, what's money for, currencies, types of banks, anger at the banks. Like, yeah, it's amazing how much my daughter has learned from this series alone. Just the way that it's written, she just pours over these. So I got this one. And then Ocean Speaks, How Marie Tharp Revealed the Ocean's Biggest Secret. This is from the author of Shark Lady, which is a book that I think is also on my stack. Some people recommended Shark Lady, and then I just went and got this one, which has some cool illustrations. Ooh, I like that. I think the illustration, like the type of illustration, just can make or break a book. So we haven't read this yet, but I could see this being one that my kids are drawn to instantly. I am. So there's that one. I Am Brown. I always try to like find books with diverse characters, and unfortunately what I've found, because my son is South African, so he's brown, but so often these kind of books are girls, which is unfortunate. Well, there's a little boy in there, that's cute. So there's this one. Someone actually went in here and wrote, so like where it says Indonesian, they like wrote it in a different language. Like I'm pretty sure that's not the actual book. I think someone actually just took this out and wrote that in there. So that's weird. Yeah, so there's this one. That one's cool. Okay, something's wrong. A bear, a hare, and some underwear. I don't think my kids are the only ones that like any kind of book with underwear. So this is by Jory John. His books are usually pretty funny. And I have a feeling this one's going to be a funny one. Ooh, see? Illustrations. You can really make or break the book. There's that one. So we got Dinosaur Lady, The Daring Discoveries of Mary Anning, the First Paleontologist. We've had this one out before for sure. So this is, the illustrations are cool, but they're not like gorgeous cool. I like this page. So there's that one. Cities in Layers, 6 Famous Cities Through Time. I can't remember where I heard about this one. So there's Rome in today, 1580 and 203 CE, Istanbul, Paris, France, Beijing, London, New York, and like their different time periods that it must show you. What is a city? 6 cities through time. Okay, Rome. Who's lived there? Oh yeah, a little bit about Rome today in 1580 and 203 CE. So there's a picture of Rome today, and it's got cutouts. So like Rome today, there's like part of the Colosseum, shows you the full Colosseum there. Okay. And there's the full Colosseum. Interesting. So that's cool. I always like geography books, especially when they're formatted in different ways where you learn different things each time. We got another one of these Hazardous Tales. This is Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales. This is The Underground Abductor. I think there was a reason I got this one, but now we've had it for a while that I totally forget. So these are cool. They're like kind of monochromatic illustrations. Graphic novel. We own a couple of these, but not this one. So we got that one from the library. Oh, here we go. Another Usborne for beginners. This is Business. Why do some businesses fail? So this is how to start a business, how to sell your stuff, keeping track of money, people in business, making a product, growing a business, and the bigger picture. So yeah, and once again, like just the cool illustrations that really help to make the topic much more interesting. Business is everywhere. How to start a business. Do you want to be an entrepreneur? You can be. So it talks about like coming up with an idea. This is cool. Does anyone want your stuff? Ooh, this is really cool. Okay, so there's that one. Then I got a couple autumn books. This is Fletcher and the Falling Leaves. We should probably read this since the leaves are pretty much gone from our trees. So there's that. Okay, and then we got a couple poetry books. Emily Dickinson, she is my personal favorite poet, and ooh, this book is sticky. I will take a baby wipe to that. Yeah, so I want to read some of the, can't touch it without getting sticky. Read some of these poems to my kids. I like these, what are they, poetry for young people books. We get these from the library all the time. So there's this one. And then I also got William Wordsworth and his Poetry for Young People book. This one is not sticky, thankfully. I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. Lines written in early spring. So this one's maybe not quite so good for this season, but thought I'd grab that. I don't think I have, yeah, those are, no, I'm wrong. There's more in this series. I got this one, Edgar Allan Poe, because I thought this would be a good one for October, and it finally came in. So I've got his. So we'll probably do this one this week and next week. Just that one. And then I don't know if this is actually the same series. It says Poetry for Young People on the top, but it says it in a different font than the other ones. Oh yeah, also available. Yeah, so this is the same series, but this must be a newer one. This is The Seasons. So I guess there's different poems for each season. I'm really bad at like requesting all the books and then forgetting why I requested them or whatever. Yeah, so there's poems for summer, autumn, winter, and spring. So we could do the autumn ones now. They have a variety of autumn ones. Let's see here, 18. There's some autumn poems. Okay, so those were the poetry ones. Then we have Tree Lady. So we got Dinosaur Lady, Shark Lady. What was that first one? Oh, The Ocean Speaks. And Tree Lady. So we're just going with all the ladies apparently. This is Katie Sessions and the true story of how one tree-loving woman changed a city forever. I don't think I've actually ever read this one. Like, we've got out the Dinosaur Lady and the Shark Lady before, but I don't think we've ever got this one out. I wish there was more trees in the place that we lived, for sure. So there's that one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so then Shark Lady, the true story of how Eugene Clark became the ocean's most fearless scientist. Ooh, Eugenie. I can't even read. That was like a really long subtitle. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's dirty because it's a library book, but I like that end paper. Yeah, and we've definitely got this one out before and read it. I'm assuming, is this the same illustrator as... Yeah, so this is the same illustrator as Dinosaur Lady. Has the same feel. That same feel. I really can't talk today. So there's that one. Then let's do second last one is Leaf Man by Lois Ehlert. So just another one that I got because of autumn. This one, oh, it's actually supposed to be like this. Like, it's got different size pages, but then this one's also just been like completely ripped. This definitely feels more like for the young kids. Kind of cool. And the last one, another Joy John one. This is Giraffe Problems. My son definitely started reading this one. I feel bad about my neck. I do. I can't help it. This guy, that guy, him, her, them, whatever that is, her again. Yep, I feel bad about my neck. I've tried dressing it up. I've added a scarf, 2 scarves, a bundle of scarves, a mountain of scarves. I've tried bow ties and regular ties and both. And it just talks about a giraffe and his neck. So that is a fun one. So there we go. That is our current homeschool kid books that we have out from the library. Let me know what you've been getting out lately. I feel like we haven't got out a ton of books, and we're just kind of in this season right now where I feel like everything else is kind of on pause, and library books and like pouring over books is kind of just what we can manage for this season. Yeah, so let me know some great book recommendations in the comments so we can check those out. Thanks for watching, guys.